When I go on the internet, eyebrows. Hi guys, my name is KatherineKnows and welcome to Katherine Knows. And if you're interested on how I got from this look to this look, make sure to keep on watching. So this is an example of a filled-in eyebrow versus non-filled-in. Definitely makes a big difference, especially if you are going to wear lots of heavy makeup like I have. It just kind of balances everything out, you know? First things first, what you really want to do is make sure you actually don't have any makeup already on your eyebrow. I just find that it makes the actual eyebrow product adhere to the skin a little bit better and therefore makes it last a bit longer. And just kind of basically cleaning it through and making sure that there's no makeup on there, especially the foundation. So as you can see, I picked up a tiny smidget bit of foundation. Yeah, you just don't want to be like all partying and then halfway during the night you realize half your eyebrow's gone and you gotta call it a night. Next, what I like to do is grab my eyebrow pomade. You could use whatever brand you like. I've used Anastasia Beverly Hills before. Great product. And also I've been recently using this Ardell one, which is just new to Priceline, and it's one of a kind because Priceline doesn't have any pomades whatsoever. This little guy here is around $30-40 over here, which is quite pricey. And then on top of that, you do have to buy the brush separately, but this guy here is $14.99. What? $14.99? Yeah, and not just that, also comes with a free brush. You don't have to buy it separately, and the brush is actually really decent quality. So I sound like I'm like doing a Priceline advert. Come to Priceline, get your eyebrow pomade today, but I swear I'm not being paid, I'm not being sponsored or nothing, okay? So what you want to do is focus most of the product towards the tail and let it graduate towards the front of your eyebrow. Because think of it this way, if you have a really full, thick and heavy eyebrow throughout, it will look extremely overwhelming and you'll just look really angry all the time. Like you won't even be trying and you will look angry. So we really don't want to kind of go for that look. So what I first do is dip the actual brush, angled brush, into the pomade, and when you look at it, it's really frayed, it's messy, there's clumps of product everywhere. What I like to do is just kind of swipe down on the sides because it makes the brush a lot sharper and cleaner. I'm just going to shape my tail first, and then I'll work my way towards the front. And then just going to shape my eyebrow. And again, whatever is left on my brush, I'm just going to go ahead and run it through the front. Okay. So it should look like that. I literally did just an outline of my eyebrow, and what that does, it just kind of gives the eyebrow a lot of shape and it defines it at the same time. And then whatever, again, I haven't dipped in, just whatever's left on my brush, I'm just going to go ahead and blitz that on the front of my eyebrow and just kind of blend it out and soften it. And when I outline the eyebrow, I make sure I only do the arch, tail, and the lower half of my eyebrow. If I outline the entire thing, I find the front of the eyebrow looks really boxy and fake. So we just want it a lot softer, so it's not as defined. So just filling that in, and then I'm going to dip in a second time, okay, and again swipe down on the sides and then fill in the rest of my other eyebrow. And if you find that you've applied a bit too much product, you can actually just swipe the wand through, and that helps remove some of the excess product. So that's pretty much the eyebrow filled in. So like that, and then you could actually grab your brush and just comb through their hairs, make sure they're nice and neat, help remove any of the excess product. So yeah, once that's done, I actually like to finish off with a little bit of brow mascara. And what I find different to this mascara compared to any other one is that it's actually got fibers in it. So it actually grooms the hairs, makes them nice and neat, but as well it makes it just a little bit fatter because again, I have such fine hair. Again, if your hairs are already thick and you don't really want to add volume, then you could just use maybe like the Maybelline brow mascara because it actually doesn't have any fibers in it. Or if you don't want to add any tint whatsoever, any volume, just want to keep the hairs nice and neat, then you could use just a clear one. So this one's Savvy, it's only like $8, not too bad, and it's just clear. again, especially when it comes with a fresh tube of brow mascara, what I like to do is always desaturate it. So I'll just kind of pull it out of the tube and then help remove any of the excess. Let's do this. Just going to start at the tail and comb that through. And you always want to make sure when you're stroking this product through that you always head away from your face, because that's the directions that you want your eyebrow hairs to go through. And then I'm just going to go ahead and work this product towards the front of the eyebrow. So I like to make these guys a little bit vertical, and then I go a bit diagonal, and then I basically go horizontal. And that's pretty much it. We are finished. I'll just do a quick recap. So step 1, make sure you give your eyebrows a good clean, making sure that there's no makeup on it. Step 2, apply the pomade. And then step 3, finish it off and groom your eyebrows with a bit of brow mascara. Yes, that is quite a lot of steps just for eyebrows, but eyebrows is such a trend at the moment. Everyone's really focusing on the eyebrows these days, as well as highlighting and contouring, but hey, that's another video. And just also another thing I really would like to add is that eyebrows are naturally uneven. You know, just think of it as eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So don't get overly frustrated trying to perfect it and trying to even them. It's perfectly natural for them to not be the same. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you had any other requests, make sure to leave them down below. And I think that's all I have to say. Mwah! Stay happy. So I guess first off I'll tell you a little bit more about these foundations. It says here that the Loreal makeup designers have developed a new matte finish. Lightweight, non-cakey, 24-hour matte perfection. The texture of this should be